We're all Mad Hatters here. We're gonna have a fun tea party.
I actually had a challenge that I wanted to present. It's something that I wanted to try to do, and I'm having a little bit of a hard time doing it. I was gonna do a get ready with me video, but my voice is still struggling on this incline. It's like she's on a Stairmaster and I'm trying to endure it. So I was like, let me just put on a little makeup so I feel human today and not a petri dish. So I did, and I wanted to save a little bit to put on with you all. And it was like I sat down at a table with a cake and I ate the whole cake, and I put almost my whole makeup on and finished it before I started filming. I wanted to feel like I had some sunshine on my face. This is the Patrick Ta She's the Moment blush. I did this blush on my cheeks and my eyes, and then I used some Victoria Beckham eyeliner. I also have this YSL liner. I don't know if any of you have tried it. When these came out, I really loved them, but the problem was after a few weeks of using it, they got really dry, and I just can't use them because they're so dry and you're like tugging. It's like you're trying to flip an egg in the pan and you break the yolk, and I don't want to keep tugging on my eye and cause more damage. So I can't use them anymore. Here's my challenge. I bet our book communities are so extremely supportive of indie authors. And I know that everyone is seeing different things on their pages because it's all dependent on the algorithm. On my page, I'm constantly seeing the same books recommended. The problem is these books are from big authors and they're supported by big publishing houses, which is fantastic and it's amazing, but I want to see more indie authors woven into this book quilt. So I was thinking to myself before I went to get my next book that I wanted to read, I want to find a book that has less than 100 reviews, which I thought that would be pretty easy to find. It's actually hard because like when you search for books on your Kindle or whatnot, you're always getting the books that have ratings come first. So it's been a little bit of a struggle to find. But an author happened to comment on one of my Instagram posts and we started chatting, and she had recommended her book, and I believe it has 25 reviews, which I thought this is perfect. Now when we were chatting, I'm gonna try to multitask and add a little bit of gold, a little bit of sparkle. She did mention to me, oh my gosh, can you guys see just that tiniest bit of gold? It's like sprinkles. You don't need it because they don't give like a taste, but at the same time it just makes it look just a little more pretty. So when we were chatting, she let me know, hey, my book is in the third person point of view. And I let her know third person POV is not my vibe. I just never feel like I'm in the character's head. But I wanted to give her book a try, and I actually read it really, really fast. And I think it was because even though her book was in the third person point of view, she kept the pace very, very fast, which I appreciated, because sometimes when you're like that little voice of God telling the reader what all the little minions are doing in the book, there's so many details that it just kind of like, I feel like a snail crossing a sidewalk on a hot summer's day. Like, I don't know if I'm going to make it to the other side. Her book kept everything fast paced, and that book it's called Mine, and it's by Summer Riley. I hope I'm saying your last name right, because I know different people pronounce it differently. This is a dark romance. If you like happy little romances where they meet in an office and there's a simple little plot with a few, side loopholes, this is not your book. Don't pick it up. If you are the type of person who sees a trigger list and you're like, I don't see any shopping list, I'm going for a shopping spree, this is your book. So it's a third person point of view book, and it's a dark romance that we have like a little Stockholm Syndrome vibe going on, because he stalks this girl and kidnaps her, and then obviously it's a dark romance, so you're gonna start to get some dark little fireworks sparklers igniting. I feel like when she went into the mind of like this, wackadoodle stalker serial killer, she was really good at describing at least how I feel like they think. But 60% through, when I thought I totally understood the plot and I knew everything that was going on, she threw me for a really good plot twist. And I really appreciated that. I did not see it coming at all. I cannot tell you what the plot twist was. If you're the type of reader who can't separate your morals and your ethics from a book of fiction, don't pick up the book. So my challenge is, can you all please suggest some books Put them in the comments here that are from indie authors that have less than 100 star reviews on Goodreads or Amazon. So many of these amazing indie authors are like getting sucked out in the riptide. They're never seen or heard from again. And I want to give them a voice here. So as I come across them, I will try to comment the book name and the author below. Please post the book and the author and the genre so myself and the other readers know. I would greatly appreciate it if you recommend some romantasy books, some dark romance books, some romantic suspense, even a little mafia romance, because I tend to gravitate towards those black holes. For all the other readers out there who do like happy-go-lucky romances, if you know any indie authors that have less than 100 reviews, post below. If you are an author watching this and you want to recommend your own book, market yourself away. I can't wait to add to my TBR list with books that are not widely known and repeatedly spun on BookTok. This is all my voice can endure today. Oh Lord, I'm gonna let you go, and I'm going to patiently wait for some of your book recommendations. Have a good day.